Hi there, it's Indrani, and today let's have a look at what goes into the making of an energy healer. What obstacles come in the way? What can you do to overcome them? And do you need any special skill sets to be an energy healer? In the last episode, I spoke about how the search for Artemis took me to animal communication. At the same time, another incident happened. When Artemis went missing, she left behind her sibling, Amadeus, and the two of them were very closely bonded. When Artemis went, Amadeus went into this deep state of grief. He would cry and cry and cry, and he stopped eating, stopped drinking. The vet had said that he may not make it. I was desperate. And I happened to chance upon this newspaper ad. So back then we still looked at newspaper ads, and I looked at this newspaper ad which spoke about someone who did Reiki for cats and dogs. So I got an appointment and I took Amadeus to this practitioner. And in 30 minutes, the cat, who kept crying and crying and wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, just went off to sleep. He slept for over 12 hours at a stretch. And then he woke up and he ate. The light was back in his eyes and the light was back in my eyes as well. That practitioner eventually went on to become my first Reiki teacher, my mentor, and still guides me on my path. And that incident was my calling into the path of energy healing. And just like in animal communication, it took me years to develop confidence. It was the same story with energy healing as well. I so badly wanted to be an energy. If it did work, I would doubt myself. Even when other people were experiencing healing sessions with me and they would say, I could feel the warmth, I could drift off to sleep, my sleep has improved, a friend say that my back pain has gone away, I still wouldn't believe it. I said, no, you're just trying to make me feel good about it. I don't believe this is working. That was the first thing, doubt. The second thing, people kept saying things like, I don't really know what you're doing, and this is all hocus pocus stuff. Well, that did have an impact on a person who was new to the path and trying to get a handle of things. And that did slow me down. And the third thing was lifestyle. I was in this job which required almost 24/7 presence, and it was hectic. It required focus, required prioritization. And as much as I wanted to, I didn't devote enough time to building my practice. It took time to get there, and I finally left my job and I started my own practice. But these were the things which held me back. So let's look at them. Doubt. Doubt comes in all of us. And very often doubt can be a very powerful friend because it gives you a little reality check. A teacher once said, keep a journal. Every time you say, I don't know if this was the energy or if it is just my imagination, just write it down. After a while, you will see that there are 500 of them. And you will ask yourself, 500 coincidences? Really? So that helped. That helped to build that confidence, seeing the validation, seeing the transformations that were happening in front of me. It wasn't fun, but it did happen over time. The second thing was community. I found myself almost changing my circle of friends. It's like putting on new clothes. When you put on new clothes and shed the old ones, it's like moving out of one circle and stepping into another circle of people who really understood the world of energies, people who supported each other in their growth. And then the third one is your own lifestyle. My lifestyle has changed so drastically from the time when I started to where I am now. The way I look at nutrition, hydration, self-care, meditations, and things I do to really take care of myself and maintain my energy. This goes a long way into sharpening your skills as an energy healer. Now this brings to the next question. All right, so now that we have got all these obstacles and we know how to clear them, what is it that we can do to really enhance our skills? What are those inherent qualities of an energy healer. We'll talk about 4 of them. The first one, intuitive ability. Most healers have a very sharpened sense of intuition. You can, with practice, with guidance, sharpen those intuitive abilities. And I have seen in my courses how people come with a lot of doubts, questions. I don't know if I'm imagining things, and walk away with this sense of confidence. The second one is empathy. A lot of us come into this because we really feel in our hearts. We feel that connection. It softens who you are and creates the space for healing to take place. The third thing is openness to a new way of learning. We grow up in an educational system which builds certain beliefs in us, and we get into a box and we deny the possibility that there may be other things outside. Once you become open to exploring things which are not so much in front of your cognitive senses, you find yourself being open to the world of energies. And that openness then leads to you becoming familiar and aware of the energies around you. And then the fourth one, this is very important for any energy healing practitioner, is taking care of your own energy field through self-care routines. If you're not taking care of yourself, then there is no way you will be able to provide energy care for someone else. To sum it up, strong intuition, a sense of empathy, openness to a new way of learning and maybe unlearning at times, and energy care for your own self. If this excites you, then I invite you to go out there and explore energy healing. Join a class, be in a supportive community, and watch yourself blossom as an energy healer. And I'm going to leave you with a quote. Einstein says, "The harmony of natural law reveals an intelligence of such superiority that, compared with it, all the systematic thinking and acting of human beings is an utterly insignificant reflection." I hope you found the talk inspiring and maybe inspired you to take the next step on your energy healing journey. Comment and let us know what inspired you, and I would love to hear from you. Until the next time.